Imagine tasting chocolate every time you hear the word Wednesday, or seeing colors when you hear music. For some people, this is everyday life. Synesthesia challenges how we see connections between senses and stimuli. It's both rare and informative. I've conducted extensive research on this topic to provide everyone with reliable and true information on this subject. During this presentation, I will explore what synesthesia is, the types, and how people get this condition. How does this condition affect everyday life? And treatments and possible solutions to lessen the effects on people's everyday lives. Synesthesia is a neurological condition that causes different senses to be crossed or connected to a different feeling or reaction than that is intended. This can cause people to feel different senses at the same time. Synesthesia is not a disease or medical condition. Synesthesia is a symptom of certain neurological conditions. The article Synesthesia by the Cleveland Clinic states, synesthesia is a phenomenon that causes sensory crossover such as tasting colors or feeling sounds. Some people describe it as having crossed wires in their brain because it activates two or more senses when there's only one sense to activate. In short, your senses describe what they receive, and your brain takes that information, processes it into two or more sections of the brain at once, thus causing senses to react at the same time. This can be developed, acquired, or caused by drug usage. There are many different types of synesthesia. The two most common are grapheme color synesthesia and chromesthesia. Grapheme color synesthesia is when individuals associate letters, numbers, or symbols with different colors. This association is involuntary, consistent, and is often developed at a young age. Chromesthesia, also known as sound to color synesthesia, is when auditory stimuli, such as sound or music, automatically triggers the perception of colors. An individual can experience color shapes, and even movement in response to sound. Now that I've spoken about synesthesia and its common types, I will explore how living with synesthesia affects people's lives. Living with synesthesia can vary for each person. Many variables can contribute to what life with synesthesia can be like. The type of synesthesia you have and the severity of the symptoms. Many people with synesthesia can live normal lives. Some express having a richer or more exciting experience within the world. In the article, Living with Synesthesia by Sarah Fielding reads, some individuals with synesthesia find that enhances their creativity or makes them make certain tasks even easier. Some find that their synesthesia gives a vivid experience to mundane everyday tasks and bring out their creativity. On the other hand, people who suffer with severe symptoms of their type of synesthesia can hinder their everyday life and cause simple tasks to become difficult. In the article Living with Synesthesia by Sarah Fielding states, at other times, synesthesia can be distracting or even make it harder to function due to a person being overwhelmed by so much sensory information. Synesthesia can cause simple things like listening to music or watching TV to be overwhelming and overstimulating. It can hinder a person's ability to enjoy the simple things in life. Now that I have spoken about synesthesia's effects on everyday life, I will take a look at different treatments to lessen the effects of synesthesia. Synesthesia cannot be cured and has no direct treatment. However, there are ways to manage the symptoms and help individuals live more comfortably with this. When you become mindful of sounds, images, or other stimuli that trigger a strong response, meditation can help center oneself and help calm down one's feelings of panic and overstimulation. This is something that can be done anywhere. It doesn't cost any money. It is accessible and doesn't require much effort to do it right. Another good way to manage symptoms is to have a reliable, solid support group. In the article, What is Synesthesia Disorder by the BetterHelp team states, connecting with others' synesthesias can help you learn to value yourself as you come to value others with the same condition. You can learn how they manage their problems like sensory overload or feeling misunderstood. Having people who know what it's like to have synesthesia and know what it's like to have sensory overload and be able to understand that and share that type of connection with you is really important and feeling heard and understood with this type of condition. To sum it all up, synesthesia is a symptom of some neurological conditions that can be inherited, developed, or caused by drug use. Many different types of synesthesia affect people's hearing and seeing. The extent to which they affect your senses depends on the severity of the symptoms. To deal with symptoms, having a support group or practicing calming techniques like meditation to help with overstimulation are very important, and I think needed for these people to be able to express themselves and talk to other people about the things that they're feeling and experiencing with other people that understand. Synesthesia reminds us that the human brain is full of surprises. One sense seeing color, another sense might hear music. It's a rare but beautiful reminder that we all experience senses in our own way.